welcome back to my channel. So today I have a fun video. I wanted to recreate my most popular video here on YouTube, which is a gold and green cut crease tutorial that I filmed about over a year ago. So I wanted to film it a little bit different because I wasn't crazy the way I actually filmed that tutorial. So since it is so popular and I figure a lot of people like the way gold and green look together, I kind of wanted to redo it and just have it filmed a little bit better in my opinion, and using a new eyeshadow palette, which is the Colourpop It's a Mood palette. So I saw that that palette had a bunch of beautiful greens in there and golds, so I figured it would be the perfect palette to use. So I think that this look is perfect for any event, especially now during the holidays. I just love green. I've been in such like a green mood. I even have some like green glitters on my nails here, and I love gold and green together. So I just think that this tutorial is kind of just like timeless. I just love the color combo and the cut crease, especially if you have like a smaller lid like I do. I find that if I do like golds or any kinds of like shadows on my lid, it's kind of hard to see if I don't do a cut crease. You can kind of get lost like when I open my eyes. So doing the cut crease tutorial is great if you have a smaller eyelid, because you really see the gold on the crease like when you do the cut crease. So I really love the way this looks, and I love gold and green together. So if you guys want to see how I got this gold and green cut crease using the new Colourpop It's a Mood palette, then please keep on watching. So first I'm going to start by priming my eyelids with this Morphe eyelid primer in the shade Translucent. Now I'm going to go in with this Morphe JH32 Fluffy Blending Brush, and I'm going to go into this warm brown pumpkin-y shade in the shade called Crave You, and I'm going to bring that pretty high up into the crease area to really make sure that it still shows through when we put that green on. As you guys can see, I'm blending that pretty high up because hopefully you can see from this eye, you can kind of see that nice orangey shade just shining through. Now with a Sigma E25 blending brush, I'm going to go into this olivey matte green shade here in the palette called Oblivion. And I'm just going to place that into the crease and really blend it in. And I almost forgot to add some under eye setting powder just to catch any fallout, especially for those greens there. Since I do have my makeup on, I want to make sure that I have at least a little bit of under eye setting powder. So that's just a good trick. So I'm just taking that green and I'm bringing it kind of high up towards the crease. I'm not going too much above where we have that nice matte orangey shade. And I am bringing it further in because since we are doing a cut crease, I want to be able to still see that green. So I'm going to go in with that same Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm going to go into this beautiful, more teal matte green shade here called Mystified, and I'm going to take that into the crease as well, and I'm really going to deepen it up with that brighter green and bring it towards the outer corner of the eyes. As you can see, I'm placing that green higher on the inner corner so it really stands through nicely once we have that cut crease. Now for the cut crease, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop E4 brush and my favorite white concealer. This is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 00. And I'm going to focus that cut crease on the inner corner, taking it pretty much right in the middle of the lid there, and I'm leaving the nice green just showing through on the outer edge. See, I brought that concealer pretty high up under the inner corner. I'm really extending that crease so you will get a really nice bold gold lid, and I stopped it right towards kind of like the middle, just a little past the middle of my eye, because I still want to see that nice green on the outer corner. So using the same Colourpop E4 brush, I'm going to go in with this NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to place that just where we have that cut crease carved out, and then that's going to create a really nice base for that metallic gold that I'm going to place. So now I'm going to go into these two beautiful golden metallic shades. The first one that I'm going to place more towards the middle is called Dream On, and that is just more of like a bronzy gold. That same Colourpop E4 brush. I'm just placing that beautiful bronzy gold shade towards the middle of my lid. Then I'm going to go in with that more yellow gold on the inner corner. And I'm not really worrying too much about the outer corner because I'm going to go back in with that green just to deepen up the outer corner again. So now I'm going to go in with that more yellow gold shade called Surrender and place it on the inner corner. Take this more light champagne shade in the palette called Love Song, and I'm going to place that right on the very inner corner just to really brighten it up even more. Okay, and I'm going back in with that nice green in the palette, and I'm just fixing up any edges that might look not as blended as I'd like, so I'm just kind of blending in the gold and the green even more and like deepening up that green on the outer corner with that same green in the palette called Mystified. Okay, now I'm just going to wipe away any of the fallout with the under eye setting powder. Now to really clean up the outer corner, I'm going to be using this concealer. This is the Bare Minerals Liquid Mineral Concealer in the shade Light Medium 2.5. I'm just going to take it on the outer corner and just kind of sharpen up that line just to really define it. Gonna blend that out, and as you guys can see, it really cleaned it up a lot and makes it look even more dramatic and just put together. Now I'm going to use some black eyeliner. This is the Colourpop felt tip liner in the shade Scream Queen, so it is just their black felt tip liner, and I'm just going to line the lash line to really thicken it up and define it. Not too much, but just give it a nice base. And I'm also going to add a little bit of liner on the inner corner to kind of extend the eye and make it look even more cat eye. So now going in with a pencil brush here, this is a Morphe JH38 brush. I'm going to go back into that shade that we used in the crease called Mystified, and I'm going to place that on the outer corner of the lower lash line and just really make that green connect to the outer corner. I'm going to be using that same brush. I'm just using this little brush cleaner here. This is the Color Switch Duo. This is an oldie but a goodie, if you guys know, and it really does help clean your brushes between use. So I'm going to use that same Morphe JH38 brush and go in with that warm pumpkin-y matte shade that we used in the very beginning, and I'm going to place it on the inner corner. So I'm just kind of connecting the two, and as you can see, they're just blending into each other. Now in the waterline, I'm going to be using this Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in the shade called Teaspoon, and it is just a really nice matte foresty green shade. Now I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to be using the Maybelline the Falsies Lash Lift Ultra Black Mascara, and I'm going to put that on the top and bottom lashes. Okay, so now I'm going to pop on a pair of wispy lashes here, and I will link the specific pair in the description box that I used. Okay guys, so there is the completed look. I hope you guys liked my take on one of my most popular videos on my channel. I wanted to recreate it using the new Colourpop It's a Mood palette, just because I feel like maybe it's a palette that more people have and just something a little bit newer, and I filmed it a little bit different, so I kind of wanted to just redo it. It's been like over a year since I filmed that look, and it is definitely my most popular video, so I hope that you guys liked it. I really love gold and green together, so I just think that this look is perfect for any occasion really. It's very glam, it's very just beautiful. I just love the way that gold and green looks together, so I hope that you guys liked this tutorial using the Colourpop It's a Mood palette, and if you like this video then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!